Welcome to the Jill on Money Show. It is Saturday, March 11th, and we are here trying to provide you with unconventional and hopefully somewhat entertaining insights on your money and on your life. You know, it's funny when we think about our money. I know it sort of feels weird to make that your life mission. It's not about money being your life. It is your money playing a role in helping you balance out your life and getting where you want to go. So if you need some assistance in that, all you need to do is go to our website, JillOnMoney.com. Click on the Contact Us button. Let us know if you'd be willing to come on the air. And, you know, part of managing your money in your life is, of course, about taxes. And I know tax season is upon us. If you want a little bit of a deeper dive into what the IRS is doing and how the IRS can actually help you achieve your longer term financial goals, you should check out our brand new subscription service. It's called Jill on Money Live, because by doing so, for $35, you will have access to 4 live webinars each calendar year. And our very first one is with IRA expert and CPA Ed Slott. So check it out. If you want to come and join us, we'd love to have you. Okay, now on to you. Let's do this with Greg in Colorado.
So, in my message, I had said that I'm 65. I'm going to be retiring at the end of the year. We have just recently sold 2 properties that we were using for rental properties. And I guess the question that one we lost money on, the other one we made a profit on, and it was enough that we could pay off our primary residence. Mm-hmm. And so I was wondering, you know, would it be more beneficial to go ahead and pay off the mortgage on our primary residence, or would it be better to use that money and invest it and continue with the mortgage?
Okay, let's go through a few of the details. Sure. Primary residence, how much is it worth approximately?
I would estimate between $550,000 and $600,000.
Okay. How much remains on the outstanding mortgage?
About $300,000.
What's the interest rate on that mortgage?
It's about 4.1.
Okay. The net that you receive from selling those 2 rental properties, how much money is there?
There was about $330,000.
You're retiring at the end of this year. Tell me what you have saved for retirement. How are you floating this retirement? Because you sound young, and 65 means that you could live like 20, 25 years, maybe 30. So how much money have you saved already for retirement?
Well, independent of that money, about $1.2 million. I've got a military pension from 2 of my employers. I have 2 kind of smaller pensions. One is $1,000. So the military pension is about $5,000 a month. The pension from one employer is about $1,000 a month, and the pension from the other employer is about $2,000 a month.
Holy smokes, man! You're like swimming in money. You got $8,000 a month coming in, and that doesn't include any Social Security?
That's correct.
That's great. How much do you think you need to live on?
Probably about $8,000 a month.
Okay, no, that's cool.
We're about at $10,000 right now, but then if we pay the house off,
I gotcha. And how old is your spouse?
She's also 65.
Okay. Did you ever look at your Social Security benefit? Are you entitled to Social Security, each of you?
So I think my Social Security benefit is about $2,400 a month, mm-hmm. and hers. Well, she was a stay-at-home mom,
so she'll get half of yours.
She'll get half of that.
Okay. But that's kind of cool, because right there, you know, you have, $3,600 a month plus your $8,000. I mean, it's taxable, right? So even if you're at $10,000 a month net, you're getting pretty close here of reaching your goals. And if you had to dip into that retirement account, you certainly could. How about money outside of retirement? Do you have any cash on hand or an investment account?
Yeah, so that 1.2 is including $100,000 in a money market, and then there's 2 money markets. One has $100,000 and the other has about $30,000.
Okay.
And then the rest is combination of IRA and just brokerage account.
Okay. And the brokerage, though, is non-retirement, right?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the reason why I asked that question, so everyone listening understands, is that If you had all of the money and it was all in retirement accounts, I might be less inclined for you to pay off the primary residence mortgage because we'd love for you to make sure that you have some liquidity, right? I mean, there is that you want to have money available to you. And so it doesn't mean that you shouldn't pay off this mortgage. I'm just saying that it is important as you get into retirement, because you are no longer earning income, that we have a pool of money that you can access so that the money that you're like say taking out of your retirement account, an IRA, is going to be taxable to you. And so that's going to add to your tax burden. And so I think that there is a good case to be made to say, okay, don't pay this whole mortgage off right now because we want you to have liquidity. How much in IRA versus brokerage? Do you know?
I would say probably $700,000 is in retirement IRA.
Okay, got it.
Combination of IRA and 401k.
Gotcha.
And
okay.
403b.
Are you going to actually stay in this house for a while? Is this the house you want to die in? Is this the kind of guy you are? Yeah, I want to die in this house. Here's what I would think of doing. I would think that if you like the idea of having some of this paid down, it's fine. I wouldn't pay it all down. When is it a 30 or a 15 year right now?
30.
And when is it actually due?
I would say maybe 24, 25 years.
Okay. What if you took the net of these two properties and you took half of the money and you paid off half of this mortgage and you put the other half in the brokerage account? And then we see what the tax liability is really going to be. You see how your cash flow goes. You kind of see whether or not you guys feel like you are, kind of living well. You'll shave years off of this, right? But you will give yourself the opportunity to also have liquidity and understand what retirement needs really are going to be versus just, pulling it out of the air, right? So in that respect, normally I would say, don't pay it off. But I do feel like because you have so much income, it might give you some peace of mind to pay some of that off. So I'm okay with that. I just don't want you to sink the whole net proceeds into the mortgage pay down. How does that sound?
Okay. That sounds great. No, that's good advice, I think.
If you would like to join us on the air live, it's as easy as going to that bookmarked website, which I know you've bookmarked, JillOnMoney.com. Click the Contact Us button. Let us know if you want to come on the air with us. Mark does everything else. While you're there, do sign up for our free weekly newsletter. Check out all the content that lives on the website. It changes all the time. We'd love it if you did that. Put your hands metaphorically on someone's back. Change your work, change your wealth, change your life. Thanks for listening, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.